When Kim Go-eun takes on a new role, expectations are always high. Known for her depth, precision, and emotional range, Kim has built a reputation as one of the most transformative actresses in the Korean entertainment industry. But in her latest drama, she managed to surpass even her own standards, delivering a scene that left both audiences and critics stunned. The scene in question has become one of the most talked about moments in recent K-drama history, and it's not because of flashy effects or romantic cliches. It's because of what Kim Go-eun was able to convey in complete silence. The drama, which had already built anticipation through months of teasers and speculation, centers on themes of identity, loss, and the boundaries between truth and illusion. Kim Go-eun plays a character who is both fragile and unyielding, a woman caught between her past and a secret that threatens to destroy her future. But what truly sets this project apart is how it showcases the raw side of her acting. And the scene that shook viewers happens midway through the story, one that wasn't even in the original script. In that unforgettable moment, Kim Go-eun's character discovers the devastating truth about someone she trusted. The camera lingers on her face, and for almost 2 minutes, she doesn't say a single word. No tears fall. No music swells. It's just silence, tense, suffocating, almost unbearable. Yet within that silence, she delivers more emotion than most actors could express in pages of dialogue. Her expression shifts ever so slightly, confusion, disbelief, heartbreak, all within seconds. That minimalist approach, combined with her masterful control, created a scene that transcended the boundaries of traditional acting. Reports from the set revealed that the scene was originally meant to include lines. But Kim Go-eun requested to film it differently. She told the director that the moment didn't need words, that the silence itself was the character's final defense before breaking down. The director agreed. What followed was one of the most powerful moments ever captured in a K-drama. The production team stood in stunned silence after the first take. According to sources, no one dared to call cut for several seconds after the scene ended because the atmosphere on set was so emotionally charged. When the episode aired, social media exploded. Fans across the globe began dissecting the scene, analyzing every detail, her trembling hands, her unfocused gaze, the faint exhale that signaled resignation. Many commented that the scene didn't feel like acting at all. It felt like watching a real person lose everything in real time. Others pointed out how Kim's subtle use of silence drew viewers into her world, forcing them to feel every suppressed emotion. Critics quickly joined the discussion, calling the scene a masterclass in restraint. Several entertainment outlets compared it to the iconic performances of global cinema legends. One critic wrote that Kim Go-eun redefined how emotion can be portrayed on screen, proving that stillness can be louder than a scream. Another noted that the scene wasn't shocking because of what happened. It was shocking because of how real it felt. But what's even more fascinating is how this moment reflects Kim Go-eun's evolution as an actress. From her breakout role in a Muse to beloved series like Goblin and Yumi Cells, Kim has always defied expectations. She never chases glamour or popularity. Instead, she chooses characters that challenge her. In interviews, she has often said that her priority is to live the story, not just perform it. That mindset is exactly what made this particular scene so unforgettable. Behind the scenes, the process was equally intense. Crew members described Kim Go-eun as completely immersed in the character during filming. She avoided unnecessary conversation, preferring to stay focused and maintain the emotional tension required for the sequence. The director later admitted that the team didn't plan to capture such raw footage, but Kim's performance was so authentic that they decided to leave it unedited. The entire crew agreed that cutting even a second from that scene would lessen its impact. What makes this scene even more impressive is that it doesn't rely on spectacle. There are no grand gestures, no cinematic tricks. The lighting is subdued, the camera work simple, the pacing deliberate. The entire emotional weight rests solely on Kim Go-eun's ability to make the audience feel something profound. And she succeeds completely. The result is a scene that stays with viewers long after the episode ends. International reactions soon followed. Streaming platforms reported spikes in viewership right after the episode aired. Clips of the scene circulated across platforms, amassing millions of views. Fan communities translated and analyzed it frame by frame, while professional actors praised her performance as a lesson in emotional authenticity. Many commented that Kim Go-eun has become the standard of realism in acting, a rare combination of instinct, precision, and emotional intelligence. In later interviews, Kim Go-eun revealed that filming that particular scene drained her emotionally. She described feeling empty after it, needing time to return to herself. But she also expressed that it was one of the most meaningful moments of her career. For her, the challenge wasn't to make the audience cry. It was to make them understand her character's silence. That subtle distinction is what separates her from many of her peers. The director, too, credited her for transforming the entire tone of the drama. He mentioned that the show's emotional climax was built around that one scene, calling it the turning point that defined everything that followed. Producers and network executives later confirmed that audience engagement increased dramatically after the episode aired, proving the power of that moment. This single performance has also reignited discussions about acting styles in modern K-dramas. In an industry often dominated by fast pacing, heightened drama, and visual spectacle, Kim Go-eun's quiet, nuanced approach stands out as something truly special. She doesn't just play a role, she embodies it layer by layer. And in doing so, she has elevated not only the series but also the expectations of what great acting should look like. As fans continue to revisit and dissect the scene, one thing has become clear. Kim Go-eun has achieved something that few actors ever do. She has created a moment that transcends the screen. It's a reminder that the most powerful emotions are not always shouted or displayed. They are often the ones left unspoken. The drama may continue with its twists and revelations, but for many viewers, that single scene has already defined it. It's not just a highlight, it's a benchmark. And it reinforces why Kim Go-eun remains one of the most respected and admired actresses in the industry. With each new role, she doesn't just act, she challenges, redefines, and transforms what it means to connect with an audience. For those who have watched the scene, it's impossible to forget. For those who haven't, it's something that must be experienced to be understood. In the end, Kim Go-eun once again proves that she doesn't need grand gestures to make an impact. Just truth, silence, and the kind of presence that can stop time itself.